Hello and welcome back to AlternativA. Didn't I say it here for me again? So, I took a break, stepped away. The game just gets wearing. It's crashed like 5 times? I've lost count. And some of the puzzles are just annoying because, you've got to check an item, check something else, and then check it again. Even though you might get a statement that there's no useful items there. But I think we're close to the end, so let's just see it through. Hello. Oh yeah, just slowly go there.
Strange person, and listens to strange music.
Huh.
Hey, you. May I speak with you?
Olá, Senhora do Beautiful. You may do absolutely anything.
So you understand me. Great.
Minha querida. And I can do more with my tongue than just speaking a foreign language.
Oh!
Nice, really nice. I daren't imagine. Anyway, may I ask you something?
You may do anything, querida.
I need to ask you about something.
Ask away, querida.
Where can I find the resistance here?
Pendure-o todo, menos ruído, por favor. I know this is only a small town, but you can't just speak about the resistance here. Better don't speak about that anymore, sim, querida? Okay.
Chat.
Where are you from? I've always liked foreigners.
A sério? Well, I was born here.
I can see that. Certainly you know your way around here well.
Claro, querida. I know every corner here.
Okay.
Do you know the Sunset Hotel?
Certo, it's the best hotel in town. And the only one, too. It's not far from here. Just go this way, straight on.
All right, thanks for the information.
I
should get going.
Aprovado, querida. But I hope you'll return someday.
Okay, weren't we the one who told him to go to Andy to go to the Sunset Hotel and get us a room? Why did we need to figure that out?
A taxi service ad. It must have been here for a while.
To the police station.
Andrea!
Silêncio! Prisoners are not supposed to speak unless spoken to.
He doesn't look amiable at all.
Bom dia, senhora.
Good afternoon.
Can I help you?
I'd like to speak with a prisoner.
I'm sorry, we don't allow any visits.
But
I'm sorry. Good day to you, senora.
Well, thanks.
I'm not going to write anything. I can't think of any email address.
Okay, let's look here. Maria Moreira. Enrique Valdez.
She doesn't look like a chief. More like a housewife. Common policeman, but of a certain age.
Okay. Well, at least the game tells me because I don't look at that. I don't know. My Spanish is just a bit rusty. Okay. Oh, boy. Hotel Sunset. Waterworks.
It must have been nice when it was working, but now it's empty. The only water is coming from the small drinking fountain beside it. I should find the resistance first and get rich.
Oh, okay. Can we talk to him about...
Tell me what you know about the resistance, please. You must know something.
No, I can't do that.
Tell me what you know.
No.
Nah.
You certainly have lots of experience, don't you? You look quite seasoned and hardy.
Sim, querida. I wouldn't make a living just by driving the taxi. I have to get my hands dirty sometimes.
So you have contacts with the underworld?
I shouldn't be talking about this, But yes, I do. Better stop asking, querida. The state has ears everywhere.
Don't be so tongue-tied. I really need to find the resistance. It's of the utmost importance.
Aye. Look, well, I know there's the resistance headquarters somewhere here, but I really don't know where. This is a small town and I know every alley here, but I've never noticed anything. Satisfeita, querida? And not a word more about that.
Okay, and that's it.
I should get...
Aprova.
Okay. But we can't...
Senora?
Nothing. Oh, it's no good.
And we know who the...
She doesn't look... Common policeman.
Yeah. Of course, when we start the game, we're going to have a bit of an issue, aren't we? It does not take long. Yeah, we just have 2 places. Hello.
Scrubs by the road, but it looks more like a dumping place. There's a large piece of cloth. It may come in handy.
Okay. I found weirder things that the characters will pick up, so
A
I'll take
taxi
it.
service ad.
There's nothing else. What do I do? And I can't?
I should...
Where am I trying to go then? I mean, the only other place we have is the airport. Can we not call a taxi service company or something?
I'm not good...
Oh, no, we just have email. Wait, what? Oh, is that a...
TV.
Ah.
The cigars are my only clue, and I shouldn't show them so fast.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then let's talk to the taxi driver. Show him that, because he knows everywhere, he said. So, he might... There we go. He might know where that comes from.
Have you ever seen this?
Sim, querida. Those cigars were being produced here once, but the production stopped some time ago.
And where was the factory that made them?
If I tell you, will you give me at least one of those nifty cigars?
If you tell me, I'll give you the whole box.
Grande, que negócio. It's not far away, but it's in a quite remote part of the town, in the direction away from the airport. A large building behind the wall. You can't miss it.
All right, thanks. Here are the cigars. Enjoy them.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Cigar factory.
Hopefully this is it. There's no other cigar factory.
Oh, she's just keep moving. I was all like, I can't click anything. Go to the commander.
The factory is closed. You're not supposed to be here.
I think I am.
What? Andre, you've come at last.
We've been here for a while already. However, we've run into some trouble, as always.
What has happened? And where's Richard Rocek anyway? I'd like to meet him.
That's exactly the problem. No Name somehow got wind of where we were going and had him arrested as soon as we arrived here. We have to act quickly. Richard has to be free again before No Name arrives.
So that's quite the big complication. But certainly a solvable one. I prepared an escape plan recently for a certain arrested man, but it was too late. They executed him. Maybe we can use it to help Richard now. You have to execute the contents of this DVD disc at the terminal of the police station.
And that's all?
The disc contains a special virus. It will turn away the guard first and then open the gate for a while.
I don't understand. How can the virus lure away the guard?
Easily. The guard is the police chief's lover. She'll get a weird false message from him, and of course she will send for him immediately. Just ensure you two get away quickly and unnoticed.
All right, that should be easy. I should go.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Okay, so we have a TVD disc we need to use, which we saw at the police station. We need a getaway car. Let's talk to the taxi driver again. As she slowly walks around. Leisurely stroll. Nothing important going on.
May I speak with you again?
Naturalmente, querida.
I need to borrow your car for a while.
Sim, querida. Where do you need to go?
No, you don't understand. I don't want you to drive me anywhere. I need to borrow your car. Of course, I would pay you well.
I see. Well, why not? Where shall I bring the car?
Great. Leave it in the street by the police station.
Aprovado, querida. Wait there and I'll bring the car there.
Okay. That was easy. Doo-doo-doo.
I don't have any means of fast escape ready yet.
I thought we did. Do we have to... Okay, so we have to... leave, go to a new location, go away, and come back. Wait, no? Hello?
May I speak?
Natural.
So what about the car? I waited there, but you didn't come.
Querida, you were serious about that?
Sure I was.
I'm sorry then, but I really can't do that for you.
Why is everybody a
I
douche
should get
about
going.
doing what
Aprovado,
they say?
querida.
Well, the only place I can go back is the commander, so let's talk to him. It's not like the police guard will speak to me. Oh.
May I distract you again?
His talking speech is like to the right of him.
I have a problem. I was meant to borrow a car from the taxi driver, but he's turned his back on me.
Regrettably, locals can't be trusted much. But I can make him cooperate.
What do you mean?
If you tell me the license number of the taxi, I'll be able to deactivate it remotely. I'm sure he'll be persuaded to reconsider.
All right, I'll find out the number. I should go. There's no time to
Okay.
waste.
I'm keeping my finger.
Off we go. Kinda gotta get the right area to leave. Good lord. Sometimes navigation in this game is not the easiest.
I can't read it. The license plate is really dirty.
Okay, can we... No.
The dirt on the license plate won't come off. I can't clean the...
There was a waterworks near the Sunset Hotel, right? Can we... Yes, we can, I think. Unless it tells me no.
The cloth has absorbed more water than I would expect.
Well, that's kind of what cloths are made for, my girl. Okay. Now you just leisurely stroll around.
Good. The license plate is clean. All right, the number's G17007A. I hope this is the correct one.
Okay, back we go. Isn't this fun bouncing between the last two locations? It makes me feel like when we were at the facility. In
May I
Nora.
distract you again?
Yeah.
So the taxi license number is G17007A.
Good. Now, hang on a moment. I'm going to deactivate the car. Done. Now go to the taxi driver. I think he'll be surprised.
I should go.
I'm keeping my finger.
Oh, why do we have to blackmail all of them? Okay, now we go back, and we'll probably have to go back to the commander to recall
Well,
it.
look at that. What happened to your car?
Eu não sei, não penduro tudo. Oh, I wanted to drive as usual, but then all of a sudden the car stopped.
Well, that happens sometimes when you don't fulfill your part of the bargain.
What? It was your work.
Well, not exactly. But what matters is that I can restore it.
Really? So do it, please.
And what about our deal?
Aprovado, querida. Wait there and I'll bring the car there.
That's the way I like it. All right, hang on for a moment.
Okay. I'm back again. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Going between two places
May I distract you? That was a great idea. As soon as he saw his taxi just sitting on the ground, he promised me all I wanted. And I think he'll keep the promise this time.
Good, good. So I'm going to reactivate the taxi, and you can go release Richard at last.
Okay. And he's gone, so that's hopeful. Yay.
See, it wasn't so much of a problem after all, was it?
Aprovado, querida. I had no other choice.
I'll return your car to the taxi stall.
Ha, right. Here are the keys.
Okay. And use the DVD disc.
So, let's get going. Hopefully the virus will work.
Well, I did something.
Oficial Vedez, per favor, venga a mi escritorio.
Okay, Richard, we have to get out of here.
All of a sudden, just the music starts blaring. It's like, it's like, okay, Gabe, great. Yeah, trying to put ambiance.
Thank you very much, Andrea, for getting me out of prison so fast. Sorry for slowing things down.
Well, there was no other choice. But you're welcome. Besides, I didn't do it alone. The local resistance cell helped me out.
Anyway, there's one entirely different thing that concerns me. What the hell is Andy doing here? Neither me nor Andrea told anybody where we were going.
But I explained it to Andrea already, and she believes me. And you should believe me, too.
But I can't. It's enough that you spoke with that disgusting murderer.
What? What do you mean?
No name. Are you trying to tell me it doesn't ring a bell?
Yeah, it does. I met him in the prison in Prague, but only in passing. Only later, someone from the resistance came and offered me an opportunity to leave, the same as you.
I don't believe you. No Name is a damned bastard, and it seems he's been after me for quite a long time. I know how he can manipulate people. I'm sure he would have had no difficulties with you.
What do you mean by No Name being after you for a long time?
I was never able to recall it until it came to me last night. No Name murdered my whole family. Only I survived, and only because I fled. He didn't pick me randomly when he came to me pretending he was with the resistance. I disturbed his plans. He wants to finish his work. He's been preparing this for a long time. And the fact that Endora has been planning some action against the state is only pure coincidence. It's nice that you came to help me, but you shouldn't have wasted your time. Now please, get out of here.
Richard, you can't.
No, I'll go. It's no use to argue. I'm doing the right thing for the first time in my whole life. But if Richard sees it otherwise, I won't urge it upon him. Hopefully we'll meet again someday as friends.
Oh.
Didn't you go a little too far?
Andrea, no, I didn't. Andy helped me, and I'm grateful to him for that. But I simply don't believe that No Name didn't have his hand in all this. Besides, it will be better for Andy. He gets easily carried away. It's better if he stays out of this.
All right. After all, it's none of my business. I'm sorry for your family. I didn't know what happened to them.
We can't do anything about that now. We should focus on the task at hand.
Okay, you're right. We have to go to the Resistance headquarters. There, we'll find out what to do next.
So this is the famous Richard Rocek. There probably isn't anyone within the Resistance who hasn't heard about you.
What? How? I'm famous? Why?
You really don't know? Why, we wouldn't have known that Andorra's planning something if you hadn't told us. And now we know even more than the state. Furthermore, you take orders from the most feared agent of the state intelligence. And you're still alive. That's respectable.
But Andrea has helped me a lot with all that.
Don't be so modest, Richard. It's all true. Although I told you what to do, in the end, it was you who did all the work.
All right, but enough of the praise. While we're here, maybe we should get down to business, don't you think?
Absolutely. So, to the point. We know Andorra has found a way to overthrow the state. But what we don't know is how it plans to do it. And for what it needs the radium secretly mined in Prague. All clues point to the Andorra headquarters where all the orders came. We will find answers there.
So we should go and look there, shouldn't we?
But it won't be so easy.
The Andorra headquarters are extremely well secured. No one has ever infiltrated inside.
There must be a way. What buildings are those Andorra headquarters in, anyway?
It's the seat of the company's topmost management and the biggest building in the whole of Brazil. It's designed with 3 towers, connected in the first third of their height by a helicopter landing pad. There are only 2 ways to get inside the complex. To go through the main gate or to land on the landing pad.
And I think I'm right to say that both of these 2 ways are out of the question.
Okay. Security guard?
What about trying to get through security personnel? They're the only men, after all, so we may be able to persuade them somehow.
The problem is that they're not men. Security is handled completely by special types of androids.
It's impossible to get through them. Not only are they armed to the teeth, but also their intelligence is quite high.
But I have...
No, Richard, you can't simply paralyze them.
Employees.
Wouldn't it be possible to infiltrate among the employees?
All the employees are carefully chosen from other Andorra facilities. They never engage anyone from outside the company. And those lucky men, if I may call them so, then work and live inside the complex. They never go outside. Absolutely all of them stay there until their death. Or until they commit suicide. It's unbelievable. But Andorra has its own cemetery.
I couldn't believe it too, but then I saw copies of the employee listings. The people really work there, even on their deathbed.
Employee
You have the listings of their employees? Can I see them?
We had to destroy them during the last police roundup. But ask away. I remember almost every word of them.
And what do they contain?
Only the identification number of the employees and their status. Active, dead, or dismissed. They weren't too detailed.
Dismissed? I thought all employees worked there until their death.
Yes, with 2 exceptions. We already checked them, but in vain. The first is probably already dead or missing. And the other is someone named Pedro Parentes.
Okay.
Where does this Pedro Parentes live? I'll go and have a talk with him.
It's no use. And after his dismissal, they took away his card. And since then, he has been living away from people and has almost never spoken.
Right. I'll try to cook something up.
Go. Andre and I will try to search blueprints and documentation for some other feasible way.
Okay, thanks. Actually, I should be... Okay,
So this is what living away from people means.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Oh, just another
I'd like
conversation?
to speak with you. I think you could help us a lot.
I don't care for any visits, and I won't help anyone. Get out of here!
But...
Let's save, because it's been a while and I don't know when the game's gonna decide it wants to crash.
But I have to find... He didn't speak to me outside. He won't speak inside. But I have to find...
Okay, we've got a fireplace.
Must be nice to cook on such a stove. I can't even cook normally, let alone...
So we have the map. Oh! Well, ain't that convenient? We can just pop on. That's actually very nice. Why could I not have that before? He won't talk to us, so we need a way to get him to talk? Oh, hey, Andy.
You haven't gone too far, Andy.
Hit me if you wish. I don't care anymore.
Sorry I was so rough, but there's no other way. No Name has got you in his grip.
Shut up! Damn! I don't have to listen to that. You don't know what happened. You pretend that you're a rebel, big time. But the fact is you've only been with the Resistance for less than a week. I've changed, and I wanted to help you, really. Don't patronize me by asking me to prove it.
Andy.
Good luck.
No one is there anymore, and I don't need...
Oh, okay. We still have our pliers. Gate? Oh. To the Andorra.
I won't get to the
Okay, so what do we need to do? Not what I wanted. I was gonna go to the Resistance headquarters and talk to them. Maybe they know something.
May I interrupt?
Sure, what do you...
Or have you come up with something already? We haven't found...
So the Brazilian Resistance resides in an old cigar factory?
In fact, we reside everywhere and nowhere at the same time. We move often, we are few, and we only rarely act. We're rather... observant.
Maybe so, but you have nice equipment.
You mean that blinking monster behind Andrea? That's more of a hobby of one of our members.
Maybe this sounds a little strange, but you look just how I imagined a resistor commander would look like. But it surprises me a little that you have such a weak accent.
I've traveled a lot. In fact, I stayed in Prague for quite a long time.
And yeah.
Parentes doesn't want to speak with anybody. We'll have to find another way of getting information from him.
I told you he won't cooperate. We've tried to speak with him several times already.
I need to know more about him.
It may be possible. I found something here.
Ah.
I'll send it to your PDA as an article. It's his brief curriculum from Andorra's records.
Ah.
Thanks. Hopefully it'll help. I should go.
Okay, so... Name and surname, family, mother and father killed in 2010. Brother Paul Perennes worked for Andorra Corporation from 2035. Technical Training College, Cajaras. Staff retraining program of Andorra Corporation. Retraining program, started working for the Carrera Center, 2031, head of Caraja Center, 2035, hired to the New World headquarters, 2041, dismissed for internal reasons, tracing discontinued, contact lost. Yeah, and just... The memo mode has been disabled by the police for security reasons. After being released, you may at least attest your innocence and apply for reactivation of the memo mode. Yeah, we must be near the end of now we can't use the memo anymore. Okay, so we need to talk to him by using the information. Ah, there he is.
Excuse me.
Didn't you understand me? I don't want any visits. Go away.
Wait, please. I only need a bit of your time, and you've got plenty of it. I've read about what happened to your family. I have a similar history, except that I don't even have a brother who survived.
What can you possibly know about my brother and about me? Mind your own business and get out of here.
No?
Please, we really need your help.
I have nothing to say.
Please, we really...
I have
He seems sad. He looks like a grumpy old man on the... Must be nice to cook. I can't even...
Does that do something?
Please, we really...
I have
No. Is Andy back at Sunset Hotel? He left before, but he might be back. Oh, wait, no, there's no more Sunset Hotel. No, it's right there. What am I thinking? No, he's not there anymore. Okay, what about if we talk to him again?
May I?
Sure.
Or have you come up?
At last, I may have a way of getting Parentes to talk. When I spoke to him, I mentioned his brother, and he immediately hit the ceiling.
He has a brother.
Yes, his curriculum mentions him. They both worked in Andorra.
That's impossible. There weren't any two identical names in the employee listings. We surely would have noticed.
That's odd. According to the records I read, they were both hired in the same year.
If he really worked there, and he's not in the listings, then Andorra probably didn't want anybody to know he was ever there.
It seems so, but why would they do that?
Those records are available to the police. Maybe they just needed to cover something up. But if I know Andorra well, they left some records stored all the same.
We may try to find his file using his name.
Richard? Do you know his brother's name?
Raul Parentes, at least according to the curriculum.
That could be our clue.
Parentes Raul. It may take some time. The software has to search in the names of all the files. Seems it's found something. But it's encrypted, the same as the disk from the Colleen laboratory. You have the decoder in your PDA. I uploaded it there just to be sure, so the file will show you.
Okay.
I'll read it through and try to persuade Pedro to help us. I feel he knows something that will be useful to us.
Name. Mother and father killed in 2010. Brother worked. Education Police Training School. Staff Retraining Program of Andorra Corporation. Officer of the City Police. Retraining Program hired by the New World Headquarters in Correas. Suspected of espionage. Subject eliminated. Raul Parentes was found to be an agent of the state, responsible for the transmission of information concerning secret research and projects of Andorra Corporation. Under the pretense of his family tradition, he was hired after a special decision and employed in the world headquarters in the department led by his brother, Pedro Parentes, for several years. Because of safety concerns, the subject was eliminated, his brother dismissed, including the withdrawal of his personal card. Investigation executed and report compiled by the security department of the Andorra Corporation. That's why.
I should tell Andrew.
Oh.
I managed to find out about Pedro Parentes' brother.
So tell us.
He was spying for the state police, and Andorra discovered him. They eliminated him and fired Pedro just to be sure.
That's really rough. Do you think Pedro knows all that?
Certainly not. They probably fired him, took his card, and didn't say a word in explanation. That's exactly the way they treat people.
So that's why he doesn't want to speak with anybody. It's no surprise.
At any rate, I'm going to tell him now. Maybe the truth will persuade him to help us.
Okay.
I should go.
Looks like this may take one more part because we've still got to get through all this convo. And that's actually what's taking up the most time in this game, is just the conversations. I know, since the game's crashed so many times, I've had to go through so many puzzles that you kind of notice how quickly you get through things when you can just click through the dialogue.
It seems you don't really understand me, son. I've got nothing to say to you. Get lost!
Well, maybe you don't have anything to say to me, but I have something to tell you.
Brother Raul.
I found out about what happened to your brother. I know he worked with you at Andorra.
So? What about it?
And I also know he was a member of the state police, and that Andorra made him disappear.
What? Where did you get this information?
We did some searching in the internal database of Andorra. Is it just my impression, or doesn't this surprise you at all?
It's been a long time. There's no point in opening old wounds.
So you
State
knew that
police.
Raoul was a state police spy? Wait a minute. You must have known because you were an agent too.
What the? Who the hell are you, and what do you want from me?
I'm Richard Rocek, and I'm with the Resistance. We'd like to ask you to help us.
The Resistance?
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I've been dreaming of revenge and looking for the Resistance for the past 4 years. In vain. Now that I've almost given up, you come to me.
Since you used to work for Endora, you certainly know all the possible entrances. We need to know where they are.
Yeah, I know the entrances.
And where are they? The only entrances we know of are the main gate and the landing spot.
Exactly. And that's it. Those are all the entrances there are.
So what really happened to you and your brother?
Well, I wanted to let it be, but... oh well. Me and my brother joined the state police almost immediately after the Great War, and we gradually worked our way up to becoming agents. Our task was to observe Andorra, and I decided to infiltrate it. My brother was helping me from outside. When the world headquarters was founded in 1935 and nobody knew its purpose, I received an order to get more information. Raoul got a job in a division I was in charge of. We were the first relatives to work there. For some reason, they didn't like it. When my brother discovered something big and top secret, he called me. He was totally out of his mind, and the call was detected by security. They didn't know he was talking to me, so they only took him and made him disappear. They didn't have anything on me, but they still kicked me out. For 4 long years, I've been planning my revenge, to avenge my brother's death at the hands of Andorra, and to punish the state, who turned its back on me. They couldn't risk a scandal, so they wrote both of us off. There was an agent who decided it. They said he had no name. When we were joining the state police, we thought we were doing the right thing. Now I know how wrong we were.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to say that I understand, so I'd rather not say anything.
Explain the situation.
Look, I will tell you about our situation. We know that Andorra is up to something, and we know it's going to have global consequences. We have to find out what it is, and at least get ready for it.
And, how can I help you?
We need to find a way into Andorra's world headquarters. There must be one.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Pedro, please, think about it. I promise, Andorra and the agent with no name will pay for what they've done to you. And me, too.
Do you know the agent?
Yes. He killed my parents and my brother when I was little. And unfortunately, recently I came across him again. By now he's probably on his way here to finish what he didn't manage then.
Maybe...
Maybe what?
Maybe there is a way to get in. I used to test a teleportation project in Andorra. But I don't know if the teleport is still in working order. It has never been officially used. It was supposed to be a means of emergency entrance if, for some reason, the main gate couldn't be used.
Excellent! That's exactly what we're looking for.
Wait, the thing is, even if it worked, it's only one way, and you can't take anything electronic with you. It'd be destroyed by the teleportation.
Never mind, it's a possibility. Where is the teleport?
Here we are. As far as I can remember, the teleport entrance is in this house. But the entrance is blocked. It's been a long time. Maybe it's not even working anymore.
I think we should try to find out.
Okay. Well, we probably can't get through the gate.
The house is only standing by the pure power of its will. There's some debris blocking the entrance. There's a concrete block in the way, and it's too heavy to move.
Okay, we don't really have anything.
It's closed, and it looks like
Let's
a
talk
concrete
to him.
block is blocking the entrance, and I can't move. Could you help me here?
It's the only way inside, so we're gonna have to try it.
That was a surprise. I didn't even have to go into dialogue options.
Okay, let's see if it's still working.
I would say that's a yes.
Good. My idea is still working here. Now it's up to you. I'd rather not get mixed up in this anymore. The teleport is turned on by a strong electromagnetic impulse. And don't forget that teleportation will destroy all the electronics. and that you're going to have to find a way to return because it can only teleport you one way.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And don't forget what you promised.
Don't worry. I'll do everything I can to make Endora and the agents suffer. So this is going to get me into Endora. Pedro said it was turned. I'll have to find something.
You mean this?
Maybe I could turn it on with the EMP. Nah, this pulse isn't strong enough. Apparently, propaganda and vandalism can find their way anywhere. Fortunately, they didn't destroy the machine.
Okay, well, there's nothing we can do. Trying to make sure that there's nothing here we can do, so we probably need to go talk to him. Oh, gosh. Yeah, now his house is gone from the map. And so is the Sunset Hotel, finally. Okay.
I found a way into the Endora headquarters.
What?
Pedro decided to help us in the end. He was with the state police, as well as his brother. But they never found out about him. They left them both behind. The state washed its hands.
So there's another fellow let down by the state. I guess he's not the only one.
Yeah. And you wouldn't believe who was in charge of their case. No Name.
Oh my God! That bastard's behind everything!
Not everything, Andrea. But it makes sense. He's been watching Endora for a very long time. Pedro and Raul aren't the first or the last to pay for getting in his way. But I swear I'll avenge all his innocent victims. No Name is going to pay for everything he's done to us.
Okay, these are very pretty words, but you haven't yet told us how you're going to get into Endora.
I'm going to use the project Pedro was testing when he was working there. It was a teleportation system for emergency access to the facility. Pedro was able to activate it even after all these years.
Excellent. What's the catch?
There's more than one catch. The teleportation system is turned on by a strong electromagnetic impulse which destroys all the electronics. But more importantly, there's no way to return. The teleport will get you inside the building, but not out.
Okay, this is great. So even if you manage to make the teleportation device work, you won't be able to return and you can't take any weapons or equipment with you. Is this the best you can come up with?
Well, we don't know of any other way, so let's work with it rather than picking holes in it. So, first we have to find a source of a strong electromagnetic impulse which can be easily carried from place to place. Let's go.
Okay, EMP gun.
I was thinking, maybe I could use my EMP gun as a source of the impulse.
Richard, you're a genius!
I don't know, I tried it before and it didn't work.
Of course not, because there's a restrictor in the EMP gun. But if we take it out, the impulses will be much stronger. I mean, its impulse. You'll only have one shot, because then the gun will discharge.
Never mind. One shot is better than none. Do what you need to do.
Oh.
I'll just disconnect this. Here we go. Watch out for the trigger. You could hurt yourself. And watch out for yourself. Return in one piece.
So you really mean it, huh? I was thinking of a way to return. Since you can't use the teleport and you can't get past the gate alive, you're going to need another way. There must be a technological warehouse in the main building. And you should be able to find something you can fly through the air on in there. So when you found it, simply jump out of the window. They will probably be after you, but you can easily shake them off in the streets of the old town. It's rather risky, but it's probably the only option you have. Good luck.
Thanks to both of you. I'll try not to let you down.
Okay. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna end the part here. We shall continue it into the next part, because apparently there's still a bit more, but that's probably gonna be the last part. So you shall hear from me in the next part.